What is going on, guys? We are back with another episode of our Pokemon Firered Chesslock. We are here in the gates of Victory Road and Indigo Plateau. I'm telling you, IRL today, it has been a day and a half, though. Oh my goodness. Power outage all morning from a car accident. Then it flash froze after raining, and then snowing mixture, and then it became an absolute nightmare to get back home from things, and just absolute brutal. Anyways, we're here. But yeah, basically today's episode's probably gonna be Victory Road, and then if we get through Victory Road fast enough, we'll do the Elite Four as well. I think our team, we talked about in the last episode, why we're going with what we're going, how we're going about it. This is technically an encounter. We already have all the encounters. But yeah, so technically at this point, we are completely ready to go. There isn't anything that we need, in order to be successful. We have a god squad, as you can see clearly on the layout. We're fine. The only thing, I even have Rock Smash and Strength, right? Rock Smash, Strength. So we're good here. We even got all that stuff. We're level 50 rocking out with right now. You guys said you guys were okay with the Zapdos being a pawn, so but if that does change between now and the next episode, if we don't make it all the way through, I am more than happy to switch it out if we need to. It would just be Electrode and Lapras to come in. But yeah, if you guys are fine with it, I'm good with it as well. So, from here, at this point as well, we also should be starting to give our held items that we have, because we haven't been doing that the entire game. And I feel like at this point, we probably just should. Quick Claw, we should be giving that Quick Claw to the slowest member of the squad, our Snorlax. And then I don't think there's really anything else item-wise that's gonna be super valuable. I don't think I have Chesto Berries. Oh, do have 2 Chesto Berries, never mind. We're gonna give the Chesto Berry to Snorlax. And honestly, the rest of our team is actually pretty fast, which is actually, interesting. As far as what can happen with our opponents, though, I feel like Citrus is probably best for Zapdos, but I definitely want to wait for the Elite Four for that. Yeah, I think we just rock out with that for right now. And then yeah, in Elite Four, or in Victory Road, I don't remember the trainers at all, but I do remember, I think I remember the whole path fine. I think it's just literally that, so... let's spray our max repel. Nothing's coming in level 50 at us, so we should be good. Oh my god, do I remember this? Oh my god. I clearly do not remember this. Okay, so Snorlax, bring that rook here, boy. Okay. Okay, plates here. Feels so foreign now. Literally remember some parts like the back of my hand, and then this part feels maybe as it comes to me. So right now I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel a little bit of Dragon Glow. Ooh, imagine we could actually use that TM. That team thick. Anyways, I think that one's something else. An Ultra Ball. Bro, we don't use those out here. Okay, so we can dodge all of them. That's amazing. Now, can I continue to make everybody dodge everything the rest of the way through? Probably not. However, if I could do this without having to fight a single trainer, you best believe I'm gonna try to do it. I ain't trying to catch no hands here. Ain't trying to catch no hands here. Okay, we're good. Okay, something has to drop. Sandstorm. We could put that on Aerodactyl. It is something that we could do, and then we would get a special defense buff, right? Now, do I think that's... I don't know that it's... Whoa! Do not! Oh, I can dodge him? Hail. Nope. Not what I wanted. Okay. Get through here. I don't remember if what you wanted was worth it. But I do remember that you have to bring this all the way down, right? So let's do that. I can just skip like that and make it look real. Wait. Overheat? I don't think I can use overheat either. I don't think I can use that either. Okay, so that does open that up. Do I need to go down the other way, though? I think I do. I think I can skip them all. And if that's the case, we're gonna fly through here. Okay. So, the real question is... Yeah. Oh, yeah, we can dodge you. I think it is possible to dodge you as well. Oh, yeah. Alright, dodgeable. Bring that down. Okay. Oh, yeah. We're gonna cruise through this. So this might actually be the last episode. Look at that. Woo. Okay. Get you in here. Wait, dodge you. Dodge you? Oh, no, you have to fight one? Oh, you can dodge them all! Look at that! We are good to go. Okay, so... I'm glad that I remembered that a little bit better. Whoa. Glad I remembered that a little bit better than I thought I was going to. So let's just rock out here. And let's see what we can do. So, going in Elite Four. Obviously, Lorelei is the main threat. But I want to know what her level cap is. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to bring extra rare candies. And the rare candies are going to kind of just... We can only go up to the level cap of that person. So, for example, Lorelei is level 54. We can't go above... Like, we can't go above 54. Then for Bruno, will be 56. For Agatha, will be 58. 60 for Lance. 63 for the champion. So, I think we could actually clear this pretty quickly, honestly. We have a pretty solid team. The combination of Zapdos is gonna be really, really important. Let's knock out all of these. And then what we need to do is purchase... I want to be purchasing full restores. Probably like 23... And then we'll purchase like 23 of these as well. And then full heals, we're already good on. Okay. So that is all that we probably need for this challenge. Let me heal up real quick. And then let me bring like... bring like a nice clean 99 rare candies because we're the great one. Okay, so since our first challenger is level 54, let's get to level 54. Yeah, 54. Synthesis. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Synthesis here over Leech Seed might actually be the play. Or growth. If I ditch growth, but growth gives me a special attack boost. Synthesis gives me full HP. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of growth. I think that's probably the unpopular choice, but I like the ability to heal in battle. Hyper Beam? Nah, bro, you can't have that move. That's a secondary effect. Although, negative for you, though. Okay. So, let's get to level 54 real quick on everybody. You're supposed to learn Calm Mind at some point on your own, right? Anyway. Okay, so Lorelei here is probably going to just be a Zapdos sweep, right? Like, there should be nothing. Jinx is the only thing that I could see living a hit. And is Jinx living a hit? If I drill peck instead, I probably just KO, right? If I drill peck first, because her whole team, I mean, Cloyster's a bit of a joke, but like her whole team has Ice Beam. Except for the ice type that she has no ice. Anyways. Look, there's a lot of things wrong with Cloyster. There's a lot of things wrong with Cloyster. I think if we start getting into it, we'll be here all day. So we're gonna put the Citrus Berry and give this to Zapdos. And then I want to give a Lumberry to our Queen, because if anything happens in terms of them getting paralyzed in any of these situations, I think it's probably game over. Actually, you know what? I could probably even switch that depending on the match that we're in. Because I don't really have anything for... But Lumberry's the best one, obviously, right? So... yeah, I think this one's a sleep one. So I think I'm not using our Knight anyways for this. So maybe we'll just take an item off this. Okay. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Lorelei, you better catch these hands. What's up, girl? I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are my powerful. What am I saying? Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they're all frozen solid. Haha, are you ready? Alright, Lorelei, catch these hands, bro. This is a Zapdos sweep if I've ever seen one. Okay, Dugong. Alright, so the whole purpose of us having Zapdos is to be able to do this exactly in one-shot thing. We do not, in fact, one-shot things. Okay. So that is good to know. I'm gonna drill peck here. The fact that I don't KO here is really concerning. I must have low stats on the Zapdos. Okay, but here I can Thunderbolt, we're good. But I must have really bad stats on the Zapdos. I mean, special defense is its highest stat, and HP is its second highest stat, so maybe it's just that, but it doesn't really bode well for everything else, right? Like, Slowbro should probably get caught here. Okay, Slowbro does get caught. Okay, we're good. But I know we're not knocking out Lapras with that. Yeah, here comes a Lapras right away, too. Okay, we're gonna Thunderbolt here because obviously it's still super effective. This won't knock out. This will do like 60. Ice Beam is gonna hurt though. Okay. That does put me in range of Berry though, right? Citrus Berry. Oh, it didn't put me in range of my Citrus Berry though. Ah, okay. Anyways, we do knock out the Lapras, which is the bigger threat. Because Jinx could be a problem. Is Jinx gonna be a problem? Like, Ice Punch could knock me out, so maybe I do need to switch now. And if I am switching now, it's gonna put me in some awkward spots here. I probably need to go to the Rook. Yeah, because we have to eat the Ice Punch. And then Strength. Okay, so this should knock it out. And then we have Cloyster as her final Pokemon. What? You're telling me you don't knock out a Jinx? What is going on here? Excuse the hell out of me. That's a critical hit. Bye-bye. Okay, so the last one here is gonna be Cloyster. And Cloyster just gets blown back. But I also need to be a little wary about... I don't think you have Ice Beam. I think that's the whole reason I talk shit about you all the time. Yeah, it goes for Hail. Doesn't even have it. Okay. So... you're either gonna Hail here. I don't think you have an Ice move. That activates our Citrus Berry. Perfect. Okay. But I think I just Thunderbolt here. Yeah, you might protect. That's fine. But you ain't doing it twice. And so this is gonna knock this out because you have the worst stats of life. Yeah, look at the HP bar just drop. Holy. Done. Down and out. Okay, so. Next trainer. Next trainer is gonna be Bruno. So Bruno, I think leads with Onyx. I honestly think that this is a gym where Venusaur could probably just solo. But I'm not going to do a ton of damage with the grass moves on the fighting type. So I think what I need to plan out for here is I'm going to have to play around. I can use Zapdos as a nice pivot on a couple things here. So first of all, we can level up a little bit. We can go to level 56. Yes, we can give everyone 2 levels here. Okay. So 2 levels. Hydro Pump. No. Okay. So what do we need? What do we need? I don't think that this person uses any kind of status effects. So honestly, if we could get Alakazam in when there's only fighting types left, it's probably the ideal situation. But what's the most realistic lead? I guess I could lead with the king and just deal. Let's also make sure we heal Hyper Potions. Thank you. Okay, so let's deal with Bruno. I'm Bruno! Through rigorous training, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived here and trained with my fighting type Pokemon. Okay, so Bruno here. Lead with Onyx. Prove me right, bro. Onyx. Okay, so this is genuinely best case scenario, right? I just one-shot the first Pokemon. There's no issues. I don't even know if my opponent does anything other than send out another Onyx. They send out Hitmonchan. Okay, so Hitmonchan is a little bit of a physical wall, but not really a great one. So the real question is, do I just go up to the queen and just, you know, force in the other Onyx? The one thing that's a little bit concerning about that is that obviously our queen doesn't take hits very well. I could go to Zapdos, but then there's Rock Tomb. And I could also just deal with the Hitmonchan in front of me, but this one has better special defense than physical defense. Aerodactyl is an idea, but it's also a problem. Okay, I think the queen is the answer here. The queen is the answer here. Goes for Rock Tomb to try to slow me down. I don't think you slow Alakazam down enough. So I just Psychic. And I think I outspeed Hitmonchan, I think I outspeed Hitmonlee, and I think I outspeed Machamp. So I'm not super worried about this from here. Yeah, I just Psychic here. And this should also knock this out. Yeah, perfect. And then sends in another Onix. Just to be on the safe side about it, I think I'm actually gonna go to the king here. And then that way there I reset the speed problem. And Earthquake is, you know, still a thing. That's a crit. How about you Giga Drain and give me all that back? Okay, so the next thing that we need to think about here is basically try to have a full HP Venusaur against this Guts Machamp. So obviously I don't want to status you, but I want to get you on a timer. So I guess I'm sleep powdering first. I'm gonna land it. I'm just a god like that, and that's gonna put you to sleep. Then I'm gonna Leech Seed, and that gets you on the timer that I need you to be on. This is the first turn of sleep, but it's not always a guarantee. Okay. So now that you're on a timer, I'm getting health back. I can probably be a little bit more aggressive. I could potentially even go back to the queen here, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because if you cross up, I resist it. And if you're asleep, I now outspeed, got health back, and Alakazam just one-shot. Probably a little risky, but I think this was the high end of that play. And this should just one-shot from here. Perfect. So, Bruno is down and out very, very fast as well, which I would gladly accept. So now we have Agatha coming up here, and Agatha is level 58. Agatha's level 58. Okay. So Agatha, level 58. Is there any reason... Who's my lead here? Part of me wants to say that my lead is just Alakazam, but I also think that's a little risky. The only one who lost HP in that. Okay, so Alakazam is who I think I would want to lead with, because I can just Psychic everything down. And I think only one Pokemon actually outspeeds me, and it would be the level 58 Gengar. But I think every other Gengar, Alakazam is going to outspeed and knock out. So maybe we just do this. Okay, I'm taking a risk with Alakazam here. This needs to be a berry on this. Is there any reason? I probably actually don't want to be confused. Right? Being confused would be the worst situation, right? Give this to Alakazam. And then we deal with that. So Alakazam, I'm putting a lot of faith in you against Agatha here. I can Shockwave once to avoid. You know what I could do? I could Calm Mind up the first time. But Ghost is physical in this game, which makes that a lot scarier to do. Yeah, we Psychic here. And if I'm outspeeding level 54 with 110 base speed, then I think I'm okay against literally everything other than the other Gengar. Yeah, in comes Golbat, which I can just Shockwave. Save myself a... That doesn't knock out. Okay, Air Cutter I can deal with. Air Cutter I can deal with! Oh my goodness. Okay, a full restore here. Now, in fairness, I still think that I absolutely one-shot everything that is in the Gengar. So the last Gengar I'm switching out on is clearly what's just happening. But yeah, okay, that's... Shockwave does pick up the KO. I'm okay here for that. And then Alakazam still probably picks up 2 more Psychic KOs here. Yep. So we Psychic here. Perfect. That's a crit. Sends up the Gengar now, actually. Okay, so because Gengar comes in now, I actually think the best plays probably are a Rook. We can't really attack it, but I can maybe play around the fact that it has Shadow Ball, and then it's gonna go for Sludge Bomb. How do I get advantage on this? If Alakazam wasn't so low HP, I could take a Sludge Bomb, I think. Maybe not. What's my play against this? What's my play against this? It probably got to be... Probably got to be Venusaur, but the problem is that if you land the Hypnosis, I'm just in so much trouble. But I guess I can't play around Sleep. Or I go to Aerodactyl Outspeed and hit you really hard. Okay, Sludge Bomb. Not very effective. And we definitely just Ancient Power here, right? We hope for an Omni Boost. Yeah, we have to hope for an Omni Boost. Okay, so that's not doing a lot of damage. I'm okay just continuing to Ancient Power. Yeah. That lowers my special defense. Okay, now you're Citrus Berrying. I think now I Aerial Ace just to avoid ever dealing with accuracy. And then there's a Haunter here in the back that I still need to deal with. However, the Haunter I don't think is as big of a problem. but I also don't want to deal with it. Because it can mean look, and then I'm stuck into whatever I have to have out. So if that's the case, and you're gonna mean look me, it's probably got to be Zapdos. Unless I think I'm KOing with our Knight. I think this is the one with Hypnosis, Dream Eater, and Curse and Mean Look. So if that's the case, I think it's gotta be Zapdos, right? It's gotta be Zapdos. I mean, I'm part of me is also like, do I need the Knight for anything moving forward? And I think the answer is probably no. The answer's probably, well, I actually need the Knight a lot in the next area. But I also need Zapdos in the same way. So it's kind of like... I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay. We're going to stay in. We are going to Aerial Ace. And that is just what we're going to have to do. This doesn't knock me out. It actually goes for Mean Look and throws. So we will take that W. And you're actually going to full restore, so it doesn't even matter. You're just done. So our next one is Lance here. And Lance is going to be another problem. But at least here I can Aerial Ace the rest of the way through this. Nope. So, okay. So next trainer that we have to deal with is a Gyarados. Well, Lance is the next one we have to deal with. Gyarados. 2 Dragonairs, an Aerodactyl, and a Dragonite. Potentially 2 Dragonites. 2 Dragonites? No. But this is a clear Zapdos lead. The only problem is it's a Zapdos lead, and then I really want to switch into the Bishop. But I don't know that the Bishop deals with physical attackers the best. Now, Outrage is gonna be... Outrage is gonna be special in this game, but Hyper Beam will be physical. Yeah, that's a rough little predicament, but it's definitely Zapdos lead, right? Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. The Zapdos lead for sure. Zapdos lead for sure. Yeah, gotta be a Zapdos. Is there anything on these move pools? The Dragonair has Thunder Wave, and that's the only active thing I can see. So if you have Thunder Wave, let's try to counter it. Yeah, I have 1 Cherry Berry. I have 1 Cherry Berry. Is it going on Zapdos? I don't actually know that I'm staying in on that. I mean, definitely the Knight is more impacted by Thunder Wave. So let's do that. And then yeah, we take care of the thing in front of us. That's really all we can do. I would love to have like Hidden Power Ice right now on this Zapdos, but obviously it's not possible, so let's see what we can do against Lance. I didn't level up to level 60. That's the other thing I didn't do. That's okay. We're, like, probably fine. We're probably fine. Here I just Thunderbolt. right? Like, this is... I mean, we just saw Dugong live. But this is ×4 super effective. So it is a little different. Okay. So... next comes in Aerodactyl. Now, you're going to Ancient Power. More than likely. But I also think that Thunderbolt just kills you. Come on. Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt does pick up the KO. Okay, so Zapdos probably did its job here. There probably isn't another reason to put in Zapdos for the rest of this. So this could be one of the two Dragonairs. So they both have Outrage. But one of them is Dragon Rage and one of them has... they both have Shed Skin too, right? Yeah, they both have Shed Skin. Thunderbolt's resisted. So... we're gonna go to the Bishop here. Because I have Ice Beam on the Bishop. This is my best Outrage answer. I'm gonna Protect. I think that actually stops Outrage from happening. And then I Ice Beam. And Ice Beam should be knocking out everything from here. This should not be... what? I get the freeze! Oh, no, 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 no. Was defrosted immediately. Safeguards. Oh, okay. Now we can't get frozen at all. I guess this is where you would heal, right? Okay. So heals here. I definitely don't want to be wasting all my Ice Beams right now, though. I'm still gonna need Ice Beam for 2 different Pokemon. I gotta Ice Beam again, though. I gotta Ice Beam again. So I'm gonna have to 2-shot every single... 2-shot the Dragonairs, which is really painful. So this is probably the second Dragonair. Have to Ice Beam. Have to Ice Beam. Okay. This one, Thunder Wave. Okay. So this Thunder Wave... it does put me in an awkward spot, but not really. As long as I don't miss, it doesn't put me in an awkward spot. Okay. So the Bishop takes out both Dragonairs, but Dragonite was the main threat, and this Dragonite has more moves that it can use than anybody else. No longer protected by Safeguard. I am very tempted. I think I have to Ice Beam. And you Hyper Beam, so the Bishop's gone here. Yeah, okay. So I had to at least attempt it, but the Bishop is gone. So you're stuck and you can't move for a turn. You can't move for a turn because you Hyper Beamed. Okay. What's the least expendable? What's the least valuable member to the rest of this team? Snorlax, maybe? Snorlax, maybe? No, I need Snorlax for Alakazam. Never mind, I can't do that. Zapdos does handle half of the champion's team. Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's the most, the best one to give up here, if I need to. And right now you can't move. So the real question here is... I could Rock Tomb. I do outspeed you regardless, though. So it's either the Rock Smash... oh, no, I just Ancient Power here. Just Ancient Power. Does about half. Must recharge. Your Citrus Berry will proc, which means that I won't be able to probably knock this out from here. Without a high roll. Yeah, I don't get the high roll. Goes for Outrage here. Okay. I don't want to miss, so we're gonna Aerial Ace here. Okay, so we get through Lant. We do get through Lant. We do get through Lant. That is big. You lost a Dragonite. Ah. Okay, so that takes care of that, but we do get through. We do get through. So against the champion, we're gonna be one Pokemon short. We're gonna be level 63. We're gonna be level 63. Yeah, Ellis beat the champion a second ago. Yup. That legend beats him all the time. Okay, so up here. And then what? And I need rare candies. So we gotta get to level 63. Charge? Hell no. Okay, 63. We're Pokemon short. 63 though. I'm pretty sure it's a Pidgeot lead, which makes this a Zapdos lead. Actually, I could make it a Night lead too, though. There's a lot of options for my lead here, actually, in this one. So I did figure that Aerodactyl was my least relevant Pokemon, right? The rest of the way through. So let's actually lead with the Night. We'll go for Ancient Power as our option. Yeah, we'll go with Aerodactyl as our lead. Because Zapdos, there's potentially Rhydon that could switch in, like hard switch in. Not that I think it will. And Exeggutor that does resist. And I'm gonna need Zapdos for Gyarados more than I'm gonna need Aerodactyl hit the Charizard. I think. Arrow is very good against Exeggutor, though. I mean, if I can get the first hit off. This Rhydon's gonna be a problem. Yeah, okay. So, Aerodactyl is definitely our... Oh, I don't even switch it! Okay, Aerodactyl it is. I'm gonna Rock Tomb here first, though. Okay, we don't get a KO, but that's fine. Speed drop is big. Feather Dance lowers my attack by 2 stages? Yeah, 2 stages. So I'm gonna Ancient Power here. Because if I get an Omni Boost off of it, I get back one of my attacks, and I still need this Knight to pick out Pidgeot here. Don't get an Omni Boost. But I do actually hard switch. Into the Rhydon. Okay, so I Rock Tomb this Rhydon. And while it's not great, I get some chip. And you won't Earthquake here. You're not Earthquaking in front of a flying type, right? So this has got to be Hard King. This has got to be Hard King. Scary Face. Okay. So, the King coming in here allows me to Giga Drain. And I knock out this Rhydon real fast. Yeah, okay. So, Rhydon goes down, and that's the first KO here. Now, this should bring back in Pidgeot, but it also could bring in Alakazam or Charizard. Alakazam's... Ooh. Alakazam's a tough one, though, because... I probably don't want Snorlax taking multiple hits. So I actually think the play here is still the Knight. And you go for Reflect here, actually. This would be a great time for Brick Break. But I actually think the correct play here is to Rock Tomb. I outspeed. Okay. So by getting this Alakazam slower... Okay, Future Sight. We'll just continue to slow down this Alakazam. Goes for a second Future Sight. That's a mistake. We Rock Tomb here, we knock out Alakazam, and Snorlax no longer has a main purpose anymore. Gyarados comes in here. Okay. We're gonna take the Future Sight attack. I don't think I want Zapdos just taking hits though either. I think this is pretty much just let our Knight just go down here. Get these speed drops and really pressure. Because Dragon Raid though. You're not even going for the Reflect War off. Rock Tomb again. Like, I'm trying to let this Knight go down. Okay, there's the Hydro Pump, and the Knight's gonna go down here. Okay. So 2 of our Mons go down. 1 to Lance, 1 to the Champion. And against this Gyarados... This is Zapdos. Zapdos comes in and just hits the Thunderbolt twice. Right? Just hits the Thunderbolt twice. Okay, perfect. Okay. So, Gyarados goes down. And then Pidgeot comes back out to get slaughtered as well. It gets slaughtered as well. And now you're down to like 3 Mons left. So we have Exeggutor. Oh no, 2 Mons left. Exeggutor and Charizard are the last 2 Pokemon. Honestly, I think at this point, I could probably pretty safely... I can pretty safely probably just go Zapdos and... Or do I want to keep Zapdos healthy so I have Thunder Thunderbolt? I actually think I should leave Zapdos healthy for Thunder Thunderbolt. So, we're gonna go to the Rook. Goes for Sleep Pattern, but we do wake up immediately because we do have the Chesto And then at the very least, I can really stall this thing out. So you outspeed me. We're going to go for Strength here. And that doesn't quite do half, but you're going to keep Sleep Powdering. That's fine. I can Sleep Talk for a couple turns. Egg Bombs. Okay, Egg Bomb only hits one. That's crazy. I feel like Egg Bomb hit more than one. Okay, goes for Rest. Already went for Rest. Sleep Talk again. Off a Light Screen. Fast asleep. So we have 2 sleep turns. Goes for Rest again. Okay, so our Rest Sleep Talk strategy has been just genuinely awful. So let's now Earthquake, or not Earthquake, but Strength again. We wake up here. I'm gonna strength just in case you heal. Okay, so full heal here. I can probably get away with 1 or 2 more moves before needing to... Okay. Imagine I was a god and pressed Sleep Talk on that first turn. That would be wild. Okay. We Sleep Talk here in hopes of strength. Earthquake would also work. Okay. So Earthquake is not going to do a lot. But it puts me in range. It does put me in range. Okay, so Egg Bomb here. Okay, so here's the next question. I don't think it... If I would have got strength at any point... I think I live in Egg Bomb. I'm gonna strength here. If I wake up, I get way more chip off of this. I actually should have rested. I actually stayed asleep. Okay. So worst case scenario, I'm gonna rest here. If I live the Egg Bomb and go for rest, this is a fresh game here. So heal me all the way back up, my 297 HP. And then let me Sleep Talk a couple more turns. Hopefully this time I can get a strength. Okay, we go for Earthquake. Clearly this Snorlax likes to shake the ground. And I can't really fault it, you know? It's a big boy. He probably shakes the ground just by walking. So now if he's Sleep Talking... Goes for... Okay, so that's the second turn of that. Now we can wake up. Ooh, Egg Bomb can miss. Okay. So we strength here. We do know that 2 strengths knock this out. You missed the sleep powder. Strength. We're down to just Charizard left. Okay. So now that it's down to just Charizard, we can probably safely just let the Rook handle things. Right? We just strength. Fire Blast does 1,000,000 probably. We're not thick. Oh my god, the burn! What a clutch. What a clutch burn. Alright, we rest here though. Oh my god, you land a second Fire Blast too. Crazy. Okay, we're gonna rest here. Get that out of here. And you're not gonna keep landing Fire Blast like that against me, so... This Snorlax should be able to kind of stall this out. Yeah, stall all these Fire Blasts out of here. We don't want to play this game. Now, if you can land Strength, that'd be incredible. Goes for rest. Okay. Landed 4 Fire Blasts in a row. Has anybody who's ever watched this series landed 4 Fire Blasts in a row? Is that even a thing? Is that possible? I didn't know that was a thing that could happen. I genuinely didn't. Citrus Berry? Okay. 5 fire... Lands all 5 Fire Blasts. Wake up. Strength here. And the Rook takes down Ellis's Charizard. And we have defeated the Chesslock with 2 deaths. Both in the Elite Four. And I would gladly take that. I would gladly take that. So, with that, we're gonna let the credits roll, obviously. But what I want to do is thank everyone who's taken the time to watch even just a minute of this series. Obviously, the Chesslocks have been something that we've been doing on this channel for going on 3 years now. So I've really appreciated all the support throughout, you know, this one, the next one, and all the ones in the past. You know, we've really grown in subscriber counts. a lot through these series as well. You know, when we did the first one, I think I was at like 100 subscribers when we did the first one. You know, we eclipsed 500 and 600 subscribers in this series. So I do really want to thank everyone for, you know, checking out the content, enjoying the content, and I'm glad that I'm able to give you something that you guys are enjoying. I know this is a bit of a different type of Nuzlocke. Depending on the game, it's a little bit harder, a little bit easier. You know, we've adjusted the rules sort of kind of as we needed to kind of get what we needed to out of it. But, you know, this series is really, really fun to me. You know, I really enjoy playing chess just like IRL. I'm not very good at it, but I do enjoy it. And so it's kind of a nice way to take two things that I enjoy and kind of mash them together a little bit. So, yeah. But yeah, this team is absolute juice. Honestly, I think Venusaur, Alakazam, Zapdos are all probably in the top tier of Pokemon that you could get in a series. Tentacruel is as well. Very, very hard not to say that we didn't have one of the best teams you could rock out with in the Elite Four. It just sort of kind of worked out that way, but a lot of these were able to kind of force manipulate, which is really, really interesting. Actually, every single one of these team members we were able to force manipulate. So just to kind of show you the way that like certain games are just a little bit less challenging than others. But either way, we're gonna get up out of here. So thanks everyone for watching. Click like the video, subscribe if you really liked the series, and are ready for the next one. I can give a little sneak peek into the next one. We're gonna be doing Pokemon Omega Ruby. We're gonna be going to Gen 3. We're gonna get a newer game in there. So I think that's gonna be really, really fun. Gen 3 is, you know, kind of Gen 3 as a whole is kind of like my nostalgia trip of Pokemon. And Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you know, the original Ruby Sapphire Emerald were like my first games along with this. I played that with the anime, and then I played Leaf Green kind of solo. So these were my first games. Nostalgia trip is for me right now. So yeah, so I think we're gonna continue on with Omega Ruby as our next one. If you guys want to, you can even leave in the comment section who you'd want our starter to be for that series. And then I think I'm gonna give it a little bit of time, maybe a week, maybe a week about before we start the next one. Give it a little bit of breathing room between series. But yeah, I'll take the comments from this one to kind of get our starter. So with that, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys the next.